Hello dear friends, a very warm welcome to Great Wool and a special welcome to a wonderfully festive scarf. For this project today, I have used some beautiful glitter yarn in white, green and red. You'll find various lovely shades of green incorporated throughout. The entire piece is incredibly soft and cozy, crafted in a delightful basket weave pattern. You'll now see how it all works, what wool I used and everything else. Have a lot of fun with it. Here we go with the Grindle wool. Merry Christmas to you. We have a limited edition in super beautiful Christmas colours with a silver accent thread that you truly don't feel at all. And from this large ball of yarn, you can crochet a super beautiful scarf. I will actually work with this yarn doubled. The yarn we have here is actually 5 to 6 weight. I'm going to crochet this double with an 8mm hook. And here we have 333 grams for 532 meters. Regarding the composition, we're at 98.5% polyester and 1.5% metallized polyester. That's the accompanying thread. So the little bit of glitter that's in it, I'm just taking off this little tag here. Oops, I actually didn't want to tear it, but now we're tearing it anyway. The color, by the way, is number 2 here from the limited edition. And I'd like to crochet both strands at the same time. So one from the outside and I can get them together very nicely right here. The ball of yarn comes down once so it can unwind smoothly. And I've got both strands right here. First, I'm going to make a chain stitch foundation for my scarf, specifically 22 chain stitches. And here we go. It crochets really nicely with the Afghan hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've already got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And here you'll find a really beautiful, wonderfully soft and perfectly cozy width for your scarf. And then I'll take the chain stitches for the height once more. It would actually be 3. So I just mentioned 22, I'll use 23. I'll actually only take 2 for the height at the beginning during the actual crocheting, or rather during the pattern itself. But for this first row, which I'm now simply crocheting back in double crochet, I'll actually use 3 chain stitches. But whether you have 1 stitch more or 1 stitch less in width, it doesn't make that big a difference anymore with 20 chain stitches crocheted with an 8mm hook. And the pattern works either way. And now, as I said, we're going back to double crochet. I've now changed the color from solid green to white and red. And here we actually have differently colored wool coming in now. So the green here, or rather the white, has gotten some green speckles added to it in a lighter shade of green as well. This makes things quite interesting here. And now I am also coming back to the very beginning. Now I have both ends of the threads. So half colored, half white, half green and half red. And with that, we've now reached the end of the row and we're starting the actual pattern. For that, 2 chain stitches for the height, turn once. And then I'm now crocheting behind the stitch body of the double crochet. That means I'm going to poke around back here. And then I'll crochet another double crochet stitch, and for the very next double crochet I'll insert my hook right in front of the post of the stitch. And then I'll crochet my next double crochet stitch right in that very spot. So here I'll insert my hook once from the front of the work and then again alternately from the back of the stitch. Here it is again, the before, and so the pattern then alternates with every single stitch. Here we have mirrored this once on the reverse side. That gives it a truly beautiful and rich texture. And I'm going to work this through once again now all the way to the opposite side, that is across all 20 stitches. Here I am again, back at the end of the row. You see I had another completely green section in here, and here I have the starting chain stitch from the beginning. I just go around it once, crochet another double crochet, and then I'm finished with this row again and start with the new row. Again, 2 chain stitches for the height. If you're wondering why I'm using 2 instead of 3, which is usually the norm, I'm working deeper by crocheting around the stitch body, so only 2. And now I always do exactly the opposite of what I see. Here, where it was previously crocheted or appears to have been crocheted, I'm now working behind. And here, exactly the other way around. And so the pattern then continues to develop. You can see here it's always crocheted in the exact opposite way. This gives the whole piece a really beautiful volume. It looks super interesting, and I'll crochet this with you now once more all the way to the other side. And then we'll start the next row together again. Here I have another one of those areas now where both of the colors are half and half, half white, half green. And then probably right after, a completely green section. These are the variations I've found in the yarn so far. Really nice variety and good lengths within it too. And the whole thing, of course, super incredibly Christmassy. So really lovely wool for a beautiful Christmas scarf, and of course it's also perfect for a Christmas sweater over the Christmas market. And with that, I'm now coming to the end. And there I simply worked the last double crochet of this row around the chain stitch again. Here you can see the pattern after 3 rows, and I will naturally continue to crochet this in the next row. 2 chain stitches for the height. And then I arrive at this particular section here where the red and white colors are coming together again. I had actually been thinking about using green, but I've ended up with red and white together once more, and I'm simply going to continue crocheting this pattern throughout the next several rows as well. And of course you will get to see my update very soon. And here I am back again with the update. I've crocheted quite a few rows now, and you can really see these super beautiful Christmas colors right here, and also the wonderful color and glitter effects that are created by the crocheting process. A super beautiful, cozy, chunky basket weave pattern. And of course, I still have quite a bit of yarn left that will naturally be crocheted. So my dears, the scarf has now gained quite a bit of length, and we also have some color pooling. We have darker sections on one side, alternating with the lighter sections. Quite interesting. I'm going to finish this scarf right here. I've crocheted about 1.5 meters. I'll pull the yarn out here at the top.
Then tighten it. The yarn will then be woven in and the starting yarn as well.
And so your cozy Christmas advent scarf is now complete. Here you can see the super compact pattern once more, so nice and cozy and naturally in gorgeous festive holiday colors with that lovely silver glitter. I hope you liked this scarf and had fun. If so, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and don't forget to activate the bell. And we'll see each other again next time. Bye, great yarn.
See you later. Bye.